Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to Hatton Stadium in New London. Again, it's just been a beautiful day this afternoon for some baseball right on here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Jacob Link and I'll be on the call for the second game of the day in the Wisconsin American Legion AA State Tournament on day number 2 between the hosts of this tournament, New London, and Bonduel, in an elimination game for both squads. New London, who qualified for the state tournament as the host, comes into this contest with a 14-9 record during American Legion play after they lost to Campbellsport 4-3 in last night's tightly contested matchup. On the other side, Bonduel is 11-5 this summer and fell to Onalaska to 4 yesterday afternoon in their first game of the Legion State tournament. Now it's time for the starting lineups for both squads. They're brought to you by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. On the mound for Bonduel is Cade Johnson. He'll start things off. And for New London, who is technically the visitor in this contest, even though they are the host site, leading things off will be Logan Tenhaken. He'll be playing second base. Tommy Fields will bat second. He's the pitcher. Aiden Kahneman bats third. He'll be in center field. Nick Starcheski, is batting fourth. He'll be at third base. Dane Meyer will be batting fifth and will be playing right field. Kale Adamovich will be the shortstop. Braden Dorsey will be at first base batting 7. Parker Heisey will be batting 8th and will be behind the dish. And leading out the starting lineup for New London is Brett Marquardt, and he'll be playing in left field. So we are almost underway for this matchup as James Mucci, the catcher for Bonduel, comes just to talk things over with his infield one last time. New London beat Bonduel 9-8 in the regional championship, but because they had already qualified for the state tournament as the host, Bonduel was able to qualify as well. So leading things off for New London is Logan Tenhaken. The first pitch from Johnson is right down the middle for strike 1. Johnson, the lefty, gets his sign on the rubber. The 0-1 delivery, swing and a miss that time from Tenhaken. And it's 0-2. Tenhaken was a 2025 All-Bay Conference honorable mention this past year during the high school season. That pitch is fouled out. No, he swung at that one, missed it, picked up by Mucci. The throw on down to first base is in time for out number 1 to complete the strikeout.
Mucci secures the strikeout.
I couldn't tell if he got a piece of that one or not, but anyways, go down as a strikeout for Tenhaken. So with 1 down, that brings up the pitcher, Tommy Fields, batting second this afternoon. Johnson gets his sign, wheels and deals. That one is low for ball 1. The delivery from Johnson, that one is sent over to third. That's Schrader there. Tosses it to first to Zuliger in time for out number 2. So with 2 down, that'll bring up Aiden Kahneman.
Center fielder number 27, Aiden Kahneman.
Kahneman actually plays for Marian University. Graduated in 2024 from New London. The first pitch from Johnson is fouled straight back from Kahneman. It's 0-1. Kahneman playing center field today. Was on both the 2024 and 23 All-Bay Conference second team. That pitch he takes for strike number 2 right down the middle. Kahneman hit .233 for Marion this past year. The pitch takes that one as well. A little bit low that time. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kahneman. Kahneman was also on the New London basketball team. Swing and a miss that time from Kahneman off the pitch from Cade Johnson, and that ends the inning. So New London goes down in order 1-2-3-0 up on the board for Bonduel. We head to the bottom of the first inning. It's 0-0 between Bonduel and New London. My name is Jacob Blanken, and this is Zaleski Sports' coverage of the American Legion AA State Tournament.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Are you ready to give your kids a head start on smart money habits? With Abbey Bank's Bright Future Checking, kids and teens can learn to manage money with you right by their side. They get their own debit card, and you can keep an eye on spending with easy-to-use mobile banking and card controls. The Bright Future Checking account has no fees, no minimum balance, and kids get a bonus after the first deposit is made. Give your child the power of independence. Stop in or visit abbeybank.com to get started. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
Welcome back to Hatton Stadium in New London, where we have our second game of the day on day number 2 of the 2025 American Legion AA State Tournament. And now it's time for your starting lineups for the home team, technically, in Bonduel. These starting lineups are brought to you by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Leading things off for Bonduel is going to be the pitcher, Cade Johnson. Batting second is Colin Margolovsky. He'll be playing left field. Beckett Hartleben is going to be the center fielder, and he'll be batting third. James Mucci bats in the cleanup spot. He'll be behind the dish. Carson Stos will be in right field, batting fifth. Braylon Crow will be playing second base, batting sixth. Cody Schrader bats seventh and will be playing third base. Mason Zuliger will be at first, and rounding out the starting lineup for Bonduel is Ray Sandverlink, and he'll be at short. Tommy Fields gets the start for New London on the mound, as they are technically the away team in this contest, even though this is their home stadium. So Johnson steps up to the plate, the lefty, to face Fields, a righty. The pitch. Takes that one for strike one. Fields on the mound had a 4.42 ERA during the high school season in conference play, as Johnson sends that one into shallow left field. That gets down for a base hit, and now Marquardt can't find the ball, and here comes Johnson to second base. The throw, the tag, he is not in time. That was very close play at second base. Marquardt could not find the ball out there and left, picked it up and tossed it in just a little bit late on the throw. So Johnson will reach on a hit. Colin Margolovsky will step up to the plate now with a runner in scoring position. The pitch from Fields. Margolovsky lays down a bunt, and it's going to roll foul. So immediately the count is 0-1 to Margolovsky. Back to talking about Fields, who's on the mound. He was a 2025 All-Bay Conference second-team member and was named to the first-team All-Conference squad last year. Had 22 strikeouts on the year, as that pitch is outside. It evens the count to 1-1. Fields, the senior, is also on the football team, running back and linebacker. As here's the 1-1 pitch. Margolovsky watches that one go by, takes it for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the wind up from Fields and the pitch. Swung on, that one is driven to center field, playable, and caught by Kahneman. Holding at second base is Johnson, and there's one away.
Reel that one in. One down for the center fielder, number 15, Beckett Hartleben.
So Beckett Hartleben will come to the plate now with one away. Bonduel still with that runner at second as the lefty kicks some dirt and steps back in the batter's box. Fields from the stretch. Gets his sign and looks the runner back. The first pitch to Hartleben. Drops in the strike zone for strike number one. Hartleben, a junior for Bonduel. 2025 CWC East second team member. That pitch is low. The runner held that time, Johnson did. He thought about going, was about halfway between, but instead he decided to hold. Fields gets a sign that he likes. Looks Johnson back. The 1-1 pitch. Right down the middle for strike two. Bonduel went 15-9 during the high school season. Third place in the Central Wisconsin East Conference. Reached the sectional final in Division III. The pitch swung on. That one is going to be grounded through the right side of the infield, and they're going to send Johnson around third. He's going to stand scoring up, and it's an RBI single for Beckett Hartleben.
RBI base hit for Hartleben. Next up for Bonduel, catcher number 13.
So immediately, Bonduel takes a 1-0 lead in this first inning. With a runner at first and one away, brings up James Mucci. Fields tosses the first pitch, which is fouled away off of the first base side, over the top of the Bonduel dugout. It's 0-1. Now the throw back. That's going to get off of the backside of Hartleben. Hopefully he's okay. Fields tried to turn and pick that one over to Dorsey at first. Threw it right off of the base runner. And it looks like everybody's okay over there. Want to give a big thanks out to Nicolay Bank on this broadcast. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Field sets and fires. That pitch was inside to Mucci. And they're going to say that it touched his jersey a little bit. Couldn't tell if he got away in time, but snagged part of his uniform. And the hit batsman puts two men on now for Bonduel. Carson Stois steps up. Dorsey playing up at first base. The first pitch from Fields is a strike. Stois awaits the pitch. That one misses outside. Now it's 1-1. Runners take their leads at first and second. Fields looks back and fires. Popping this one up on the infield is Stois. Tracking over there is Starcheski, who makes the grab on the pop-up for out number two. Two-way, and Braylon Kroll steps in to the box now, the second baseman for Bonduel. Kroll is a junior for Bonduel. Actually, he attends Shiocton High School. The pitch. That one's right down the middle for strike one. Plays basketball as well as baseball in high school. Kroll does. Batted .370 during this past high school year. Here's the pitch. That one's right down the middle once again. So Fields is one strike away from a zero, or from limiting the damage, I should say, in this inning. Fields rocks back and fires. That one is grounded back up the middle. Adamovich is there. Toss it over to first. And it brings Dorsey off the base, and everybody's going to be safe. So now the bases are loaded. And we're going to have a discussion, the home plate umpires. They will indeed rule it as safe for Kroll. So Kroll reaches. So Cody Schroeder stands on the right side of the batter's box. The first pitch, check swing. He did not go, and it was a ball. Schroeder awaits the 1-0 delivery from Fields. The pitch. I believe that one was fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Schroeder. Schroeder, a senior for Bonduel. The pitch to him, that's high. 2-1. Still with the bases loaded, Bonduel, but there are 2 outs. Runners take their leads. Tommy Fields gets his sign. The 2-1 pitch. That one is sent down to center field. Kahneman is there. Should be an easy play, and it is. And that limits the damage to just 1 run for Bonduel. They take a 1-0 lead after the RBI single from Beckett Hartleben. So we will head to the top of the second inning here at Hatton Stadium in New London. It's Bonduel 1, New London nothing. This is Zaleski Sports' coverage of the American Legion State Tournament.
High school sports and entertainment, there's nothing like it, you can't contain it. Friday nights with hometown pride, Zaleski Sports is statewide hype. Cameras roll, the crowds go crazy, live stream gold, it's never lazy. Play so big, you'll replay it twice, coverage bold, it's really nice. High school sports and entertainment, there's nothing like it, you can't contain it. Hometown hype, we lift it higher. Zaleski Sports, we bring the fire.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. My name is Jacob Link as we start action from the top of the second inning here at Hatton Stadium in New London. Part of our coverage of the 2025 American Legion AA State Tournament. Bonduel leads New London 1-0 as we get started for the second. Nick Starcheski will lead things off for New London. And back on the mound is Cade Johnson. Johnson this past season was 5-1 for Bonduel, 1.57 ERA. led the team with 79 strikeouts. He already has 2 so far. He went 1, 2, 3 through the batting order in the first. New London is yet to have somebody on base. Johnson was also a WBCA All-Star this year. Part of the All-CWC East first team. He's earned all-conference accolades from the Central Wisconsin East the past 3 years. Starcheski awaits the first pitch from Johnson. That one's low for ball 1. Starcheski is a junior for New London as that pitch is sent high up in the air. And Valink is calling everybody off in shallow left field, and he makes the grab for out number 1.
One down for the Clippers right fielder, number 5, Dane Meyer.
I'll bring the lefty Dane Meyer to the plate, playing right field today. Johnson awaits his sign. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time from Meyer. It's 0-1. Meyer, another junior on New London squad. The 0-1 delivery. Swung high, head over to Zuliger at first. He'll step and tag the base for out number 2. So 4 pitches and 2 outs for Cade Johnson in this inning. Johnson's proved to be effective out there on the mound. Kale Adamovich, the shortstop, is up at the plate for New London. He watches the first one go by for strike 1. Adamovich, a junior for New London, as there's the delivery low in the dirt, evens the count at 1-1. He hit .217 in conference play during the high school season for New London. The pitch, that one's way up there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Adamovich recorded 5 hits for New London, had 4 RBIs. Johnson's delivery, that's in there for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Adamovich with 2 down. Johnson spins and deals. Swung on, grounded over to Anvilink at short, tosses it over to Zuliger at first. A nice scoop by him. And again, Cade Johnson goes 1, 2, 3 through the batting order of New London. It is still 1-0 Bonduel as we go to the bottom of the second here on Zaleski Sports and our coverage of the 2025 American Legion State Tournament.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. My name is Jacob Link, and this is action from the 2025 American Legion AA State Tournament. Tommy Fields is back out there on the mound for another inning of action for New London. Bonduel will get their opportunity to tack on some more runs as they lead it 1-0. Mason Zuliger is at the plate right now as he watches the first one go by for strike one. Zuliger playing first base today for Bonduel, batting in the 8th spot. Fields' delivery. That one's low, and it's 1-1. Zuliger, a senior for Bonduel, with an honorable mention for the All-Conference Awards this year as he fouls that one away on the first base side and out of play. Count is 1-2 to Zuliger. The pitch. Bounces that one to the plate. Evens things up at 2-2. Zuliger recorded 9 hits for Bonduel during the season, hit .265. Fields from the windup, the pitch. And that one catches the outside corner, got him looking for strike 3.
Zuliger down on strikes. That brings us to the shortstop. Number 2, Race Avalanche.
Brings up Ray Anvelink, the shortstop. Batting in the number 9 spot today for Bonduel. The first pitch to him is strike 1. Anvelink is a shortstop today. The senior for Bonduel. Fields turns and pitches. Misses the zone to the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fields gets a sign that he likes. He turns and throws. Fouled away. First base side over the top of the Bonduel dugout. It's 1-2. Anvelink led the squad with 15 strikeouts during the regular season, and as he bounces one over to Adamovich, throw over to first to Dorsey is in time for out number 2.
Shortstop. 2 down. Back to the top of the order for Bonduel.
So we're back to the top of the order for Bonduel and the pitcher Cade Johnson. Johnson's 1 for 1 today. Scored the lone run of this contest in the first inning. First pitch to him. And it's in the dirt for ball 1. Johnson hit .266 during the high school season for Bonduel. That pitch is inside. Ball number 2 to Johnson. Johnson stands back in the batter's box. The lefty thinks about bunting, now pulls it back, and that one was right down the middle. They're just trying to get in the head of Tommy Fields on the mound. The pitch. That one is sent over to Adamovich again at short. The throw over to Dorsey is in time for out number 3. 3 up and 3 down in that inning for Bonduel as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Bonduel still leads it 1-0 over New London. This is Zaleski Sports and our coverage of the 2025 American Legion State Tournament.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Welcome back to Hatton Stadium here in New London, where the hosts, New London, who are the away team this afternoon, trail Bonduel 1-0 in this elimination game of the American Legion State Tournament for the AA level. Back on the mound for Bonduel is going to be Cade Johnson, leading things off for New London as we begin this third inning. It'll be Braden Dorsey, the first baseman. After him, it'll be Parker Heisey and Brett Marquardt. So far, New London has not had a base runner. Dorsey is going to look to change that, though.
Leading off the top of the third to the New London Clippers. First baseman number 12, Braden Dorsey.
Dorsey stands pretty far back in the box. Wide stance for him. Johnson from the full windup, the first pitch. That one's a little bit low for ball one. Dorsey, a senior for New London. The pitch, thought about going. Instead, he held up. Now it's 2 balls, no strikes. Johnson checks his sign, gets one that he likes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one is in the same spot as some of the other ones, but they call that one a strike. At about his knees. The delivery. Low once again, and it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Dorsey awaits the 3-1 pitch, and he takes that one for his strike. And now the count is full. Johnson looking to work quickly now. The 3-2 pitch sent foul on the first base side and out of play. So we'll the full count battle once again. Dorsey hit .250 in conference play during the season for New London. Here's the 3-2 pitch to him. That one bounces in the dirt, gets away from Mucci. He's there to grab it, but running on down to first base after drawing the walk is Braden Dorsey.
Post 263's catcher, number 4, Parker Heisey.
So Parker Heisey has a runner in front of him after the leadoff man is aboard for New London. That was their first base runner of this afternoon. Johnson sets and fires. He lays down a bunt instead, pops this one up, and it's going to roll foul. So Heisey down on the count 0-1. Cody Schroeder at third is playing up on the grass. Big shout out to Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. So we resume play. A pick over to first is going to be not in time from Johnson to Zuliger. Trying to keep an eye on Dorsey over there at first. Here's the pitch to Heisey. He lays down a bunt. It goes right back to Johnson. Johnson spins, fires it over to second, and they get one. Covering second that time was Braylon Kroll as Anvilink was heading over to third, and Schroeder was charging. So New London gets the lead runner, and there's one away.
Left fielder number 1, Brett Marquardt.
Brett Marquardt, the number 9 hitter for New London, steps up. The pick over to Zuliger to keep an eye on Heisey now was not in time. Looks at him again. Now the pitch to Marquardt. He swings at a high one. That's strike one. Heisey takes his lead over at first. The lefty Johnson takes a look at him. Here's the delivery. Marquardt thought about it, did not go, instead took a strike. So he's behind in the count 0-2. The left fielder awaits the pitch from Johnson. Johnson fires back over to first. Not in time to Zuliger. Marquardt Jr. for New London. Here's the pitch to him. He bounces that one, Johnson does. Runner goes down to second. The throw is going to be not in time, as that one got away from Mucci behind the dish, and Heisey swipes second base. One ball and two strikes is out to Marquardt. Johnson deals. Low, just below the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position for New London here. As Johnson looks Heisey back at second and fires. Swing and a miss from Marquardt, and Johnson records the strikeout.
Back to the top of the order for New London. Second baseman number 11, Logan Tenhaken.
Back to the top of New London's batting order in the second baseman Logan Tenhaken. Tenhaken struck out his last time up in the first. Johnson's first pitch to Tenhaken is low. A nice scoop by Mucci to keep that ball in front of him. And it's 1-0. The pitch. That one catches the lower half of the zone, evens the count to 1-1. Tenhaken had 13 hits during the conference season in high school as he sends this one over to right field. Stose is going to watch that one head foul past the foul pole against the wall. Now it's 1-2. With that, we want to thank Infinity Exteriors, installing a peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unsculpturous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's going to run on down to second. Let's see if Mucci can toss him out. No! So it should have been a strikeout on Tenhaken, but instead the ball got away from Mucci, and Tenhaken will reach first base.
Heisey to third. Runners at the corners, 2 down. The pitcher, number 7, Tommy Field.
I kind of, if you're Kay Johnson, it kind of is disappointing because, I mean, you get the strikeout, but just can't get the out on the scoreboard. So that'll bring the pitcher Tommy Fields to the plate. Advancing to third on that last play was Heisey. So there's runners on the corners with 2 outs. The pick over to first is not in time. Tenhaken takes his lead once again, makes eye contact with Johnson. There's the pitch, grounded over to Anvelink at short, and tosses it over to Kroll at second, who steps on the base to end the inning. New London had runners, their first runners of this afternoon, had them on first and third, but were unable to get them across as Bonduel still leads New London 1-0. We head to the bottom of the third inning here at Hatton Stadium. This is Zaleski Sports' coverage of the 2025 American Legion State Tournament.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovation expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome back to Hatton Stadium in New London, where we are about to start the bottom half of the third inning between Bonduel and New London. Bonduel leads it 1-0 as they're looking to up their advantage over the host site in New London. Tommy Fields will head out there to pitch once again for New London, as Colin Margolovsky will lead things off for Bonduel in the second spot in the batting order, but in this third inning. Let's thank some more of our sponsors while we have a chance. That includes Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Also, big thank you to Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Rooftop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Still waiting for Parker Heisey to get his equipment on, as he made it all the way to third base, 90 feet away from tying this game up, but New London was unable to put any more runners aboard. As now he'll jog on out there. Shout out to Fleet Farm as well. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, and snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices.
Leading it off for Bonduel in the bottom of the third inning. Left fielder number 11.
So the left fielder, Colin Margolovsky, steps into the right side of the batter's box. Fields gets his sign from Heisey, and here's the pitch. Bounces that one to the plate. It's 1-0. Margolovsky flew out to center in the first inning. As he's way back in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Pops this one high up. It'll leave the infield portion in foul territory as Dorsey is there to make the grab. Fouled it all the way out there in foul territory on the first base side. Got down to his knees before making the grab. And there's one away.
Center fielder number 15, Beckett Hartleben.
Beckett Hartleben will stand on the left side of the box now as the number 3 hitter in this lineup takes the first pitch for ball 1. Hartleben had a single back in the first inning. Drove in the lone run of this contest as he fouls that pitch off. 1-1 is the count to Hartleben. Fields sets and fires. Just misses the zone on that one. Looked pretty good from here, but we're not directly over the plate. Could not tell with that one. And there's a delivery. Grounded over to Ten Haken as he tosses it over to Dorsey in time for out number 2.
Brings the Bonduel catcher, number 13, James Mucci, to the plate.
That'll bring James Mucci to the plate, the catcher for Bonduel, with 2 down. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Wide batting stance for Mucci as Fields sets and deals right down the middle for strike 1. Fields with the 0-1 delivery. That one sent foul over the top of the Bonduel dugout. It's 0-2. Mucci had 22 hits during the 2024 high school season because he did graduate in 2024. The 0-2 delivery misses on the outside half of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a .458 average his senior year, Mucci did, as he watches that one go low. Fields gets his sign, and here's the 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. Pops that one up foul, and that one might land on top of the dugout. It does, on top of the Bonduel dugout, first base side. So we have 2-2 all over again. Fields from the full windup, the pitch, and again that one is sent high, foul, first base side, and that one's going to drop right in front of the Bonduel dugout. So the battle continues between Mucci and Fields. Mucci can also pitch a little bit as well. He was 7-2 as a pitcher in high school, and the pitch to him is grounded first base side foul, picked up by Dorsey. Like I talked about earlier, Mucci, an all Central Wisconsin East Conference first team member in 24 and 2023. The 2-2 delivery from Fields. Swing and a miss. He got him with a strikeout, and that ends the inning. Tommy Fields goes through the Bonduel lineup 1-2-3. We will head to the top of the 4th inning here at Hatton Stadium. It remains 1-0 Bonduel. This is Zaleski Sports' coverage of the American Legion State Tournament.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Welcome back to Hatton Stadium, where we begin the 4th inning between New London and Bonduel. Bonduel leads this one 1-0, and what has become kind of a pitcher's duel between Kay Johnson and Tommy Fields. My name is Jacob Link with Zaleski Sports, and this is our coverage of the 2025 American Legion AA State Tournament. Johnson has looked fantastic on the mound for Bonduel so far, and is not allowed a hit or a run through 3 innings of work, and has struck out 4 batters. The leadoff hitter for New London will be Aiden Kahneman. Kahneman struck out in the 1st inning, as Johnson continues his warm-up tosses. Find rewarding and exciting career opportunities at Grassland. Be part of the gold standard and butter production with Grassland. Get more information at grassland.com. So Kahneman steps into the box on the left side. Johnson delivers the first pitch of the at-bat, and Kahneman sends it past the glove of Zuliger. He's there to grab it, and Zuliger throws it away. Johnson was trying to cover first base after Zuliger bobbled the ball Zuluger turned to throw it to him and threw it right past Johnson. So the leadoff man will reach in Kahneman.
Next up for the Clippers, third baseman number 23, Nick Starcheski.
So Starcheski, the third baseman, has the runner ahead of him who is representing the tying run in the fourth inning. Starcheski would be the go-ahead run. Johnson looks over at Kahneman. Kahneman takes a couple of big steps and the pick over. That's going to be close, and he got him! Picked him off. Kahneman started dancing around at first, got a bit too far off the base, and Johnson tossed over there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Nice move off the mound by Johnson, gets the runner at first.
So now the bases are empty for New London with one down. Starcheski takes that pitch high. The 1-0 delivery from Johnson. That's just outside. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch to Starcheski. He watches that one go by right down the middle for strike one. Starcheski popped up to the shortstop in the second inning. As here's the pitch from Johnson. Swung on. That one is grounded over to Kroll at second. The toss over to first as Zuliger is in time for out number 2.
Next up for New London, right fielder number 5, Dane Meyer.
So Dane Meyer has some work cut out for him now with 2 down and nobody on base. As the left-handed hitting right fielder steps into the box. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to first in the second inning. Johnson gets his sign and fires right down the middle for strike one. Johnson looking to work quickly now. The 0-1 to Meyer. Right down the middle once again. And Meyer's in the 0-2 hole. Johnson takes a breath, gets his sign. Here's the 0-2 pitch with 2 outs. Swung on, that one's going to hit over the top of Anvilink into left field, and it's a base hit for Dane Meyer.
Next up, shortstop number 2, Cale Adamovich.
New London again has the runner on first base, this time with 2 outs. Of course, they had their leadoff runner on, but Kahneman got picked off at first base. Cale Adamovich is up there now. The shortstop watches the first one go past him for ball 1. Adamovich grounded out to short in the second inning. That pitch is upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of the Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection.
And there's the pitch. Outside again. And Adamovich has drawn the count to 3-0. Would not expect him to swing here at all. Johnson's delivery. And Adamovich took that one for ball 4. Runners on first and second now for New London with 2 down. Braden Dorsey will step up there, a first baseman. Dorsey was walked in the 3rd inning when he last came up. Now New London has a runner in scoring position. The delivery. Strike 1, very low. It was still called at about the knees. It's 0-1. Dorsey had 10 hits and 5 RBIs in the high school season. Johnson sets and deals. Swung on and driven foul over the top of the Bonduel dugout first base side, out of play. And again, Johnson is 1 strike away from putting up his 4th straight 0 on that board. Johnson shakes off Mungie 2 times before he gets one that he likes, and here's the pitch. Popped up, foul territory. Schroeder is running over. He's going to let that one go over the wall. On the third base line, it'll be out of play. And it remains 0-2. Johnson will take a look at both runners. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one is sent over to Anvilink. He's backing up, and he makes the catch for out number 3 in shallow left field. And again, Cade Johnson blanks New London in the top of the 4th inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning right here on Zaleski Sports. Still 1-0 Bonduel. This is coverage of the 2025 American Legion State Baseball Tournament.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at maidacustom.com.
Stos will lead things off as we welcome you back to Zaleski Sports. My name is Jacob Link, bringing you coverage of the 2025 AA American Legion State Tournament. Bonduel leads New London 1-0 in this pitcher's duel, as Stos, the right fielder, steps up to the plate. Popped up to third base in the first inning. So we officially begin the bottom of the 4th inning. Tommy Fields is on the mound once again for New London. He swung on the first pitch, popped it up behind home plate. Heisey is tracking over there, and he makes the grab in foul territory. 1 pitch and 1 out for Tommy Fields to start the bottom of the 4th. Braylon Crow will head up there now to bat for Bonduel. As the second baseman kicks some dirt around in the box. The first pitch to Kroll is outside for ball 1. Kroll had a single in the first inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Fields. Way outside, misses the glove of Heisey as it rolls back to the backstop. 2 balls, no strikes. Fields working quickly now. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that strikes Heisey, I believe, in the face mask. 2 balls and 1 strike is now the count to Kroll. The full windup from Fields. That time Kroll thought about going, instead laid off of it and took the 3rd ball of this plate appearance. Fields sets, and fires a 3-run to Kroll. He takes that one, and that one's a strike. Kroll was already starting to trot down to first base, thinking that one was a ball, but instead he takes a strike, and the count is full. Fields delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss with the high strike that time. Tommy Fields gets another strike out of his appearance this afternoon, and there's 2 away.
2 away for third baseman number 23, Cody Schroeder.
Base is empty and 2 down brings up Cody Schroeder, the third baseman for Bonduel. Here's Fields' first pitch to him. Swung on, grounded right back to Fields. Tosses it over to Dorsey at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 again. Fields goes through the Bonduel batting order as we head to the 5th inning. It is still 1-0 Bonduel over New London. My name is Jacob Blank, and this is Zaleski Sports' coverage of the American Legion State Tournament.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports' coverage of American Legion baseball, as I got a Bratzuka in the stands right now at Hatton Stadium. Bonduel on top of New London 1-0 as we begin the 5th inning. Kay Johnson remains on the mound for Bonduel as New London will head up to the plate. Technically the visitors, as that one is sent well over the top. The Bratzuka just sent one into over the top of the crowd, over the wall back there, and probably into the street somewhere. But anyways, leading things off is Parker Heisey. The first pitch from Johnson is outside, and it's 1-0. Johnson sets and fires the 1-0 pitch. That one is grounded foul on the third base side and right towards the New London dugout. It's now 1-1. Heisey grounded into a fielder's choice in the 3rd inning. The 1-1 pitch from Johnson. That one is sent on a liner foul first base side. As now Heisey is trailing Johnson in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Johnson winds up and fires as Heisey sends that one back behind home plate. Heisey, a junior for New London. There's the 1-2 pitch. Watches that one go way outside, and it's 2-2. Heisey had 6 hits and 5 RBIs during the conference season for New London. And here's the 2-2 delivery. Fouls that one straight back, and the battle continues between Johnson and Heisey. Heisey did have 1 double and a .298 on-base percentage. And time is called behind home plate. as both the pitcher and batter will reset here. Heisey back in the box. And now there's a discussion between our home plate umpire and Johnson. And I believe there is some confusion on the count. It is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Johnson's delivery. Swing and a miss. He got him with the fastball. And there's one away.
Clippers left fielder, number 1, Brett Marquardt.
So with 1 down on the top of the 5th, that brings up Brett Marquardt, the left fielder for New London. Johnson's first pitch is swung on, fouled straight back over the head of everybody back there. And it's 0-1. Marquardt struck out in the 3rd inning. As here's the 0-1 pitch from Johnson. Another big swing and a miss from Marquardt. Now he's in the 0-2 hole. Johnson shakes off Moochie behind home plate, gets a new sign, and deals the 0-2. That one is upstairs. Moochie had to jump out of his stance to go nab that one. The pitch from Johnson. Upstairs again as that one rolls away from Moochie. Johnson gets his sign once again as play resumes. The 2-2. That one sent high in the air to right field, and foul territory is going to be Stoss, who makes the grab for out number 2.
Stoss runs that down in right field to Bonduel. 2 down. Back to the top for the Clippers. Number 11, Logan Tenhagen.
Logan Tenhaken now stands up there for New London as we're back to the top of the order on this New London squad. Tenhaken reached on a dropped 3rd strike in the 3rd inning. As the pitch, that one is sent right over to Anvilink at short on a line out to end the inning. So Johnson again puts up another 0. He's only allowed 1 hit so far through his 5 innings on the mound. It still remains Bonduel 1, New London nothing. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning right here on Zaleski Sports and our coverage of the 2025 American Legion State Tournament.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. My name is Jacob Link. We're at beautiful Hatton Stadium in New London. Just a gorgeous afternoon it was as the sun is starting to set here. Very deep center field. That's 470 all the way out there. Almost kind of like the old Polo Grounds in New York. Anyways, we are back to baseball here in New London. Bottom of the 5th inning as Bonduel will start things off by sending Mason Zuliger to the plate. They lead it 1-0. Fields' first pitch is going to be low for ball 1. Fields sets and fires. Fouled straight back as that evens the count to Zuliger at 1-1. So far, Fields has only allowed that 1 run to score, only given up 2 hits through his 4 innings of action, as that pitch is fouled away on the first base side, almost right into the batting cages out there. The count is 1-2. Zuliger struck out in the second inning. That one was looking. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And he gets him looking once again. Tommy Powers, another strikeout on the board, and there's 1 away.
Shortstop number 2, Race Avalanche.
Race Avalanche steps in there. The pitch, he thought about a bunt, laid it down, and fouled it straight back. Avalanche grounded out to short in the second inning. The number 9 hitter this afternoon is a shortstop himself for Bonduel. And Fields is going to request a new ball. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Powers has a ball that he likes now. And here's the delivery. This is high and outside Avalanche. Now Powers working quickly from the full windup. Upstairs on that one. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Avalanche had 6 hits during the high school season, hit 161. As there's a big swing and a miss. That evens the count to 2 apiece. Fields with the 2-2. Just below the knee. And Avalanche works the count to full. New London fans not happy about that one. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Fields. And he got a piece of that one, just barely, Avalanche did. So that'll reset both the hitter and the pitcher. And again, here's the 3-2 delivery from Fields. And that one is low, and Avalanche draws the walk.
Avalanche draws the walk.
So with Avalanche at first and 1 away, we head back to the top of the Bonduel order in Cade Johnson, the pitcher. Starcheski is playing on the grass over at third. And here's the first pitch of Johnson. The runner goes. The field throw down from Heisey is not in time. And Avalanche swipes that base. So runner in scoring position right now for Bonduel. Fields takes his time now, looks for the sign that he likes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He lays down a bunt, Johnson does, picking that one up as high as he throw over is going to get away from Ten Haken, who is covering first, comes in to score is Avalanche, and now rounding third is Johnson, starting second, to third is Johnson, and he's going to be on his feet after a wild turn of events. And now we're going to have another discussion out there. But after all this dust settles, it's going to be 2-0 Bonduel.
Bonduel. Left fielder number 11, Colin Margot.
So Colin Margolowski will step in there with Kay Johnson at third base. So Johnson on third after the errors. And that first pitch to Margolowski is right down the middle for a strike from Fields. Infield is in here with one away as the pitch. That one is sent out to right field. Meyer is over there. He makes the grab. Tagging from third is Johnson. Here comes the throw. It's not going to be in time, and Bonduel takes a 3-0 lead.
Sack fly for Margot.
So after the sac fly from Margolowski, the bases are empty. Beckett Hartleben, the center fielder, steps up there. Hartleben on the left side of the batter's box. Fields with the first pitch to him. That's fouled right behind home plate. It's 0-1. Hartleben has an RBI single. That was in the first. Grounded out to second in the third. Fields is 0-1. That one is sent through the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Hartleben. And Bonduel's offense continues to get going in this fifth inning. They've already scored a pair of runs. And James Mucci, the catcher, will step up there after taking off his equipment. Fields working from the stretch. He's going to take a look back at Hartleben at first base, and he delivers the pitch. That one was inside. Ducking out of the way that time was Mucci, and it's 1-0. Mucci had 20 RBIs as he sends that one high in the air behind home plate, and that's going to get out of play off one of the garbage cans back there. So that'll even things up at 1-1. But his senior season, as I was saying, Mucci had 20 RBIs, 5 doubles. He also drew 14 walks. The 1-1 pitch. That one is sent on a line over to Ten Haken. He actually had that one drop, and he throws it away. Hartleben will head to third. Mucci heads into second. And Bonduel keeps this inning alive.
Runners at second and third with 2 down now. Right fielder number 19, Carson Stokes.
Be an E4 on that one as Mucci reaches second base. Carson Stowe steps in there now for Bonduel. The pitch, swing and a miss from Stose. Nothing in one is the count to Stose with 2 away. The pitch, he takes that one for a strike as well. And Stose, who is 0 for 2 today, is in the count now, 0-2. Field sets and fires, and fouling that one off of Heisey's mask is Stose. It'll be 0-2 once again. Stose back in the batter's box. The runners take their leads at second and third respectively. The pitch from Fields. Swung on, that one is grabbed by Heisey as it was in the dirt, and he completes the strikeout by tossing that one down to Dorsey to end the inning. But Bonduel adds 2 more runs to take a 3-0 lead. We head to to the top of the 6th inning here at Hatton Stadium. This has been a production of Zaleski Sports and the 2025 American Legion State Tournament.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Are you ready to give your kids a head start on smart money habits? With Abbey Bank's Bright Future Checking, kids and teens can learn to manage money with you right by their side. They get their own debit card, and you can keep an eye on spending with easy-to-use mobile banking and card controls. The Bright Future Checking account has no fees, no minimum balance, and kids get a bonus after the first deposit is made. Give your child the power of independence. Stop in or visit abbeybank.com to get started. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. My name is Jacob Link, and we are starting the 6th inning here at Hatton Stadium between Bonduel and New London. Bonduel leads this one 3-0. Kay Johnson will be out there now for his 6th inning of action in this contest. Leading things off for New London will be Tommy Fields, the pitcher. And behind him will be Aiden Kahneman and Nick Starcheski. As Fields finishes, or Johnson, finishes his warm-up tosses, and Fields steps up to the plate. So pitcher versus pitcher to lead things off in this 6th inning. The windup and the pitch. Swung on. That one is sent over to Kroll at second. That's going to get through him. And just one off of his glove. And Fields is going to reach. Leadoff runner is aboard for New London, and Aiden Kahneman, the lefty, will step in there and playing center field today. The first pitch to him is going to be low, and that's ball 1. Johnson looks the runner back and tosses back over to first to Zuliger. He's already picked off one New London base runner today, looking to make that number 2, but back in time was Tommy Fields. Now the pitch from Johnson. Kahneman sends that one to right field as Stoss is there to make the easy grab, and there's one away.
One down. Next up, number 23, Nick Starcheski.
That'll bring Nick Starcheski to the plate.
Yeah, you're right. So it's Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, and
Johnson, once again, looks the runner back and deals. That one was low to Starcheski for ball 1. Starcheski is 0 for 2 today. He popped out to short in the second, grounded out to second in the fourth. The pitch from Johnson. That one's missing the zone as well. Now it's a hitter's count to Starcheski, 2-0. Johnson gets a sign that he likes, kicks his leg and fires back over to first to Zuliger, not in time as Fields was able to dive back. The pitch to Starcheski. Watches that one go by, and that's ball 3. Starcheski back in the batter's box. Johnson shakes off his catcher. Here's the 3-0 pitch. He misses that one outside, and Starcheski draws a walk.
Runners on first and second, one down for the right fielder, number 5,
So Fields is on second base, Starcheski's on first base, and Dane Meyer will step up to the box as Moochie goes out there to talk with Johnson just briefly. Tying run is at the plate in Dane Meyer. Meyer today is 1 for 2. Had a single in the fourth inning. Grounded out to first base in the second. As now Johnson steps off the rubber and just resets himself. Meyer plays for both the football team and basketball team at New London as he watches the first pitch go right past him for strike one. Runners take their leads. Zuliger's playing on the grass at first. The pitch is grounded over to Schroeder, who bobbles the baseball, tosses it over to Johnson, who covers third base, and they get the out. So Fields is out at third base. Starcheski advances to second base, and Meyer reaches first on that fielder's choice. Kale Adamovich is in there now, watches the first pitch go right past him for strike one. 2 down for this New London offense. Johnson fires away. Swing and a miss from Adamovich. And it's 0-2. Two strikes on Adamovich with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. The pitch from Johnson. Got him! Strike 3 looking. Adamovich does not like that call at all, and the inning ends for New London. Another 0 put up on that scoreboard from Cade Johnson. As we will head to the bottom of the 6th inning here at Hatton Stadium. Bonduel 3, New London nothing. This is Zaleski Sports' coverage of the American Legion Baseball State Tournament.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Welcome back to Hatton Stadium here in New London, where Bonduel leads New London 3-0 as we begin the bottom half of the 6th inning. Tommy Fields is heading back out there for New London. He's pitched 5 innings so far, looking to go for number 6. Leading things off for Bonduel is Braylon Kroll. And Bonduel is just looking to tack on some more runs before the 7th, as that pitch from Fields is tossed wide of home plate. It's 1-0. Fields gets his sign, rocks back, and fires a strike right down the middle. It's 1-1. Kroll today is 1 for 2. Had a single in the first and struck out in the 4th. The pitch is going to be low that time from Fields. 2-1. Here's the pitch to Kroll. That one was a high strike called on Kroll. Kroll did not like that call at all. And it's 2-2. Fields. With the full windup, he delivers another high one. That one was called a ball, and Kroll has worked the count to full. Fields sets and deals the 3-2 pitch to Kroll. That one's low, and Kroll draws the walk. Leadoff runner is aboard now for Bonduel. Cody Schroeder steps up to the plate for Bonduel. Schroeder today is 0 for 2. Flew out to center in the first, grounded right back to the pitcher in the fourth. Here's the pitch to Schroeder. Showed bunt, pulled it back, and that pitch was low. 1-0 the count to Schroeder. Kroll takes his lead at first base. Fields pauses. There goes the runner. Laying down the bunt foul was Schroeder. And it's 1-1. Schroeder led the team with 22 hits during the high school season for Bonduel. He had a team high 333 as the pick over from Fields is not in time. Just checking the runner and Kroll. Schroeder also had 16 RBIs as well. The pitch from Fields. The runner goes, and dropping the ball is Heisey. On the exchange from glove to hand, popped out of his glove. As Kroll reaches second base safely. Count is 2-1 to Schroeder. Fields sets and fires as Schroeder lays down the bunt. It goes right back to Fields. Fields tosses it over to Ten Hankin, who's covering first base, and they get the out. Advancing on the play is Kroll. There's a man on third base with one away.
First baseman, number 27, Mason Zuliger.
Mason Zuliger will have a base runner 90 feet away from him. With Kroll on third, the first pitch to Zuliger, he takes for a strike. It's 0-1. Zuliger has struck out looking both times he's been up there today. Fails his delivery. Thought about that one. He held it again, and he took another strike. Zuliger's down now 0-2 in the count. The first baseman for Bonduel awaits the pitch from Fields. There's the delivery. Swung on, grounded over to Starcheski at third. Throws it over to Dorsey in time for out number 2.
Starcheski holds the runner at third, makes the play, 2 down.
A nice job from Starcheski there to look Kroll back at third to prevent another run from scoring. And now with 2 outs, Ray Savalink will head up to the dish. The pitch is going to be low. A nice block from Heisey to keep that ball in front of him. Make sure that that runner does not advance to home. Here's Fields' 1-0 delivery. That one's right down the middle for strike 1. Avalink grounded out to short in the second, and he was walked his last time up in the fifth. Did steal a base and score a run. That pitch is low again from Tommy Fields. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fields sets from the stretch and fires. That one is sent to left field. Marquardt is backing up, still backing up, and he makes the grab on the run to end the inning. So Fields does not allow a run in the 6th. It's going to come down to the top of the 7th for New London as they still trail Bonduel 3-0. We'll head to the top of the 7th after this short break right here on Zaleski Sports' coverage of the 2025 American Legion State Baseball Championship.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Welcome back to Hatton Stadium in New London, where Cade Johnson from Bonduel is looking to close out this victory against New London. Right now, Bonduel is up 3-0 as we begin the top of the 7th inning. Bonduel, of course, is technically the home team in this one, even though New London is the host site. This is Zaleski Sports' coverage of the 2025 American Legion State Championship. And the possible at-bats for New London in this one, and their final opportunity, if they do not score 3 runs or more, is going to be Braden Dorsey, the first baseman. He'll lead things off, followed by Parker Heisey, the catcher, and Brett Marquardt, the left fielder. So potentially the final 3 batters of this afternoon for New London. Cade Johnson is up there. He's only allowed 1 hit so far. No runs at all. The first pitch is right down the middle to Dorsey for strike 1. Dorsey reached on a walk in the 3rd inning and popped out to short his last time up. As he swings at this one, it's a comebacker right to Johnson. Johnson flips it over to Zuliger for out number 1. And that'll bring up Parker Heisey. Heisey, the catcher today, 0 for 2, fielder's choice in the 3rd, and he struck out in the 5th. Heisey awaits the first pitch from Johnson. There it is, and that one is low for ball 1. Johnson's pitch is going to be a little bit inside. Hitters count at 2-0 to Heisey. Johnson with the windup and the pitch. That one is going to catch the strike zone as it's 2 balls, 1 strike. The entire New London squad is on their feet in front of their dugout, cheering on their man in Parker Heisey. Johnson's 2-1 delivery. That one is swung on and driven through the left side of the infield between short and 3rd. And a base hit for Parker Heisey. Brett Marquardt steps up now. There is 1 away, but New London does have that runner on first base. Marquardt is 0 for 2 today. He flew out to right in the 5th inning, struck out in the 3rd. The first pitch to him is upstairs for ball 1. Marquardt hit .214 during the school year season during the conference plays. He sends that one over to Anvelink, and he misplayed that one. Anvelink had that one bounce off of his shoes, and now there's 2 runners that are aboard safely, and the tying run is at home plate right now.
Number 11, second baseman Logan Tenhaken.
Back to the top of the order we go with 1 down and Logan Tenhaken. The first pitch from Johnson to Tenhaken is a dribbler foul on the third base side. It's 0-1. Today, Tenhaken is 0 for 3. Struck out twice. Did reach first base in the 3rd inning on a dropped 3rd strike, but then lined out as the pick over is not in time. And they're trying to catch Mark Wharton with too big of a lead. But anyways, Tenhaken lined out to short back in the 5th inning. Johnson looks back the runners. Foul tip that time from Tenhaken, and he's in the 0-2 hole. Tenhaken had a .265 average during the high school season as Johnson delivers the pitch. Low and in the dirt. Good scoop from Mucci. And it's 1-2. Johnson sets and deals. That one is swung on, and that's going to go right to Anvikamp for 1. The relay over to second, and that is good. And the double play is turned, and Bonduel finishes off a 3-0 victory over New London. That was a pitcher's duel for the most part, and Bonduel is able to outlast New London. And what a game we had for us today. Well, coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. After this short break, we'll have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. My name is Jacob Lincoln, and this is Zaleski Sports' coverage of the American Legion Baseball State Tournament.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. My name is Jacob Blank. I'm here with pitcher Cade Johnson for Bonduel. Now, Cade, walk me through that pitching performance because you put up zeros on the scoreboard throughout the entire game. What was kind of going through your head?
I had to trust in my defense. They trust me, so I trust them. And my catcher did a really great job, and my coaches put me in a great position to succeed on the mound. And I thought it turned out pretty well with all the zeros on the board.
And there was a pitcher's duel really for both squads, very low-scoring game. How are you guys able to get those 3 runs up on there on the board?
Yeah, we knew we had to play a little scrappy, just a couple bunts here and there. And the guys know we get 3 runs on when I'm pitching, and they fire us up. They fire from that, and we keep on rolling, and we know we can win with 3 runs.
And then how satisfying was it, to drop last night's game and then to come back here and kind of show your dominance in advance to the next round?
Yeah, we were pretty furious after last night. We did not play well, a lot of errors. Just didn't hit well, just didn't see the ball, just coming in and hitting well. We knew tonight we had a chance, and we knew we had to play well against this good New London team. They beat us last week in the regionals, so we just had to come and play our best game today.
What are some of the things you guys are looking to do in the next round to continue this streak of, strong performances and maybe eventually get your way to the championship?
Cut down on some errors. We have we had 4 errors today. I don't know if that's right, but I think it might be. So, and just keep hitting the ball well. Play scrappy. Play small ball like Bonduel. Play Bonduel baseball. So.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have you do the in the house thing. You know what to do already. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
My name is Cade Johnson. I'm in the house. Diesel Boys on top.